right. I can't complain.
Okay. Can you tell us your name, please?
Ardella.
Ardella. Ardella is a beautiful name.
Yes.
That's very unique.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
35.
You're 35.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Ardella. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I had 3, but 2 living.
2 living.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind me asking the third, if you don't mind me asking what happened with the third?
He was a preemie. A preemie, came out too early, and he just didn't make it. He was little, scrawny, skinny, and they didn't want to take me. They wasn't gonna let me take him home at first, but he was doing so well, so they let me take him home. But when I took him home, put him in that crib and all that stuff, I woke up. He was gone. He wasn't breathing no more.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Are you from Mobile, Alabama?
Well, it's complicated, but no, I'm down from Kansas.
Okay.
Down north.
If you don't mind me asking, what got you down here in Mobile?
Well, my family is family organized. We got to be organized. We got to be perfect and all this and all that. So I'm up here in Alabama, and it's sustained for me to be here until we do something about that. Cause right now I'm down on my luck. I ain't got nothing in this family orientation. Ain't gonna let it be like that. So I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you homeless as of now?
I'm homeless.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I was. I got married. But it didn't work out. I was married for like long enough to get an annulment. But then I looked up, we was gonna get an annulment, and then she got killed. So that's what happened. Yeah.
How old was it when he passed?
Ooh, he was like 40, in his 40s.
So after him transitioning, is that the reason why you're homeless now?
Pretty much, yeah. Cause he was taking care of both. Well, he was claiming all my kids. Only had one kid by him. He was claiming all 3 of them. So, yeah.
I know you said you're homeless. Do you have a job or anything, or looking for employment?
Unemployment I can't get. But yes, I'm looking for a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as any drugs or anything, have you tried drugs, or are you on drugs, or how does that go?
Yes, when I was growing up, I was around a drug environment, pretty heavy. So, grew up around it. I ain't seen nothing wrong with it, cause my mama, she raised me and her grandkids, and her great-grandkids, and her great-great-grandkids. She got 10 before she passed away. It was with her, so I ain't seen nothing wrong with it. So when I was young and fooling around with it and all that stuff, I said I was gonna try every drug. So, yes, I did that. Am I over it? Yes, I would say, because I did every drug, and I know how it makes me feel, and I know what it wants to do to you. I know what it wants to take you and stuff like that. So, yeah, am I over with it? Yeah, but the tobacco got me on hook. So I got to blow some smoke out my mouth. Got to smoke a cigarette.
So as far as drugs, was it like peer pressure, or was it something that your mom did and it's something that's generational?
Something that caught up with me. Something that just caught up with me.
Okay, your reason for trying it, was it were you just trying to escape the pain from life? And
to me, it was something fun to do. Yes, it was something fun to do, because we was never without. We always had.
Right.
So it was just something to do.
Yes.
Trying to be grown, you know.
What drugs do you feel is most addictive?
Okay. I would say the crack and the heroin. They battling for which one is addictive. Because one you want and the other you just go for. You know what I'm saying? So it's a battle right there. But I'll put one of them. That's the most addictive one.
So as far as crack and heroin, when you don't have it, with any drug, if you don't have it, do you get withdrawals?
They say you do, but I ain't never.
You never.
Cause I ain't never experienced it, cause I was just in and out. That's all. They ain't never had me in it. I ain't trying to go down. I talk crazy, just to get back out of it.
So were you able to get it on a consistent basis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anytime you needed or wanted, you were able to get it.
Anytime. It was right there. It was right there.
So by you not having a job, how were you able to afford to get the drugs?
Oh, I used to get SSI. And my mama, she used to get, she used to get 2 checks. Her little SSI, her Social Security, and all that. So, off of that. And then, I was young, so it was just coming around. We was young. You do drugs, we don't do drugs, what is that? It was easy,
Right.
They see you don't do it, and they see you young coming up into it, they want you to do it. But if you do it and they see that you do it, they don't want you to do it. You got to turn up and turn out just to be with them to do some drugs. You got to have money, this, that, and the other. Just to do it, yeah.
What age did you start?
I was young. I was a preteen, about 10, 11.
Okay, so at the age of 10 or 11, what drugs was it that you started off with?
I can remember myself smoking cigarettes. And then weed was the big popular thing. So it was weed. Yeah.
And then that weed kind of escalated to
It escalated to ice. It escalated to powder. It escalated to shrooms. It escalated to all other stuff. All that.
Okay, can you kind of elaborate on shrooms? Do you compare shrooms as being on the same scale as heroin?
Oh, no. It ain't shrooms. Oh, shroom is a whole nother thing by itself.
Can you elaborate on shrooms?
If you knew how they grow, you wouldn't want to eat them. You just wouldn't want to do them because you eat them to get high. You just wouldn't want to do them. They grow in the cow, like in the cow function around their manure. So you wouldn't want to do it. But it gets you messed up though.
Do shrooms make you hallucinate or
Yes, it do.
Can you elaborate on it?
Okay, when I first did shrooms, right, I had stood in the mirror, and the polka dots and all that stuff in the whatever they say with elephants and sticks, you gonna see all that. But I had stood in the mirror and my face was all messed up, so it was like melting some type of way. My eye was up here, my nose was down here, so I stood in the mirror for hours and hours and hours on sad notes. It took the person I was doing it with to come in the bathroom and get me up out of it. Yeah, it gets you like that.
Yeah.
Pretty hallucinated, messed up. I thought my face was melted. Yeah, everywhere. When I woke up, when I came out of it, I was fine. I looked in the mirror, okay. You fine, girl, you all right. Okay, cool.
I always like to ask people their belief in God. Do they believe in God? Do they believe in a higher power? Because people say higher power, they Buddha, or whatever. What's your spiritual connection? Like, do you believe in God or what is it?
Yes, I do. I believe in God. My mama was a homegoing church fearing lady. So, yes, I went to church and did all that spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you sinning, like doing drugs and going to church, I mean, you going in there on ouch, it's already hurting. So don't think it ain't gonna hurt. It's not hurting. You already hurt. But once you go in there and you serious about that pain and all that stuff, man, it's released up off you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to get baptized and you want to do this and you want to do that. Now, you know, but that pain is a good feeling though. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that pain back and keep it on like it's a good feeling and stuff, then it's not gonna work.
And I kind of want to speak on that as well.
But you would be drafted off in church until you figure it out.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And I kind of want to speak about that. I realize people do not want to draw to God because they feel like they've sinned so much. They feel like they cannot draw to Him because they've been so caught up in sin. And God wants us when we're dirty. That's just like catching a fish. You have to catch a fish when it's dirty in order to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be dirty. Church is like a hospital.
Yeah.
We all need it, no matter the goods, no matter how we look, no matter anything like that. We all still need Him.
Yes.
So I do want to speak on that as far as no matter how dirty you are, He still wants us.
Yeah, like now, like if I wouldn't go to church, I'll feel ashamed because I know with church, I know the standpoint of where I'm supposed to be. I got baptized and everything. It was a homegoing church and it's still there to this day. So I know when I step in church, I got to be dressed. I got to be prepped. Like, you know, I've been doing this all my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get baptized, and really I did. So I did that. So when I step in church, I'm past 21. So when I step in church now, I got to step in church like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm on vacation. That's just how I feel. I feel like I'm on vacation because I don't have my own. When I went to God, when I went to church, I had my own. And you know what I'm saying? And he understood that it took a long time. Trust and believe how but you got everything in your name. Woo, woo, woo. It took a long time. But we got that statable, and we got that understandable, and we got that for forever. We do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, you know.
I got one more question for you as far as like negative thoughts. Does the drugs bring on suicidal thoughts or bring on anything negative that comes to your mind? Because we understand that negative thoughts is of the enemy and not of God, because God is not a God of confusion. So does drugs or anything bring up negative thoughts or?
That's a hard one to answer because, like, in my household, no, we don't. Because I was the black wolf and the black sheep. Oh, they put the drugs out. My bloodline would come from. They put it out there. They know what. Ooh, they doing this to people, and this. They know what to do to people. This, that, and the other, and the third. So no, because we had good insight into it, but not to do this, that, you know. When they researched it and all that other stuff, we had that in my household. Yeah, so.
All right. Well, this one pretty much conduct the interview. If you want to tell anybody the positive things, the ins and outs of life, or anything that you want to, you know, release to the people, it'll be a good time to let them
know. Just stay strong, man. Me being a woman to me is having your own and take care of your own business and doing things yourself. Because if you don't do it yourself, it would not get done right, and then you just be discombobulated at all times. So just do things yourself. Your head gets stronger and stronger as the days go on. The world, it feel like the world is getting old, but it never get badger like we do. It would never get taken like we did, taken old and the grace and all that stuff. It would never get taken like we do. It's just there for us, you know. So that's all I got to say. Just be a strong woman, and black is always power, you know, like power.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day.